If you want to understand how democracy works in these times, you must ask the British Foreign Office. To understand what happens here in Karachi, you will have to understand the thinking of the people in Washington and London. They rigged up a scheme of the sort of democracy we should have. And Asif Zardari is the result, is the baby they have produced.
Democracy in Pakistan has become a myth, a dream shattered many times. Elections only see the emergence of same political parties and no change occurs at the lower levels of the society.
I would say first the social fabric of Pakistan being a overwhelmingly feudal and tribal society in 1947 and largely the same even today. Number two, imbalance of forces. The power holders at the center not representing the social classes. And thirdly, lack of political process in the country and continuous military interference, and all these interferences had been in one way or the other been backed by the United States and the Western powers.
Pakistan is not only on the forefront of war on terror, it has become synonymous with terrorism.
There may be certain state actors who thought that democracy would not be in their interest. But I think the reasons why democracy could not take roots in Pakistan are far more substantial and rooted in our society. Right from the beginning, since 1947, we have imbalance of forces. There are certain state institutions which are more powerful as compared to the privileged sections of the society. The modalities through which Pakistan was realized with the adoption of 1935 Act as the interim constitution of the country, in fact provided an environment in which the colonial administrative apparatus was permeated in the politics and administration of Pakistan.
Continuous interference by the army in the affairs of the state is one of the reasons of political instability and why the voices of the people go unheard.
The military and bureaucracy had already taken control of the country, and Liaquat Ali Khan was not a very powerful prime minister. He had neither the legal powers to exercise his authority because the Government of India Act 1935 wouldn't allow for the office of the Prime Minister, and the post of the Prime Minister was in fact created by Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah.
With elections every 2 to 3 years in a democratic era, there is still a leadership void.
In the last 62 years, military has ruled the country for about 33 years, and political organizations emerge when there is a process. Whenever military takes over, it creates its own political organization. Ayub Khan created Muslim League Convention Group. Ziaul Haq created Muslim League Junejo Group. General Musharraf created Muslim League Quaid-e-Azam.
Democracy in Pakistan has become a victim of vested interests and a desire by the Western nations to see Pakistan run by military dictators.
Certainly, the international interference, particularly United States' role in Pakistan, has weakened the prospects of democracy in the country. Why? Because military rulers suit United States because they are more pliable. Elected regimes can come up and say that, well, it is difficult for me to carry the parliament with me, so I just can't do this. But this is something which a military ruler cannot say.
Democracy presupposes the emergence of a civil society. It also presupposes the separation of state from religion.
Perhaps in Pakistan we need a progressive, secular, left of the center national organization which commands support in the smaller provinces also, and certainly in Punjab, which is the bigger province of Pakistan.
Yes, and so we are tolerant. I mean, if you say that I'm a damn fool, I'll still say, have coffee. I won't beat you. There's no democracy here, and democracy will not survive because people are not tolerant.
It is with feelings of greatest happiness and emotion that I send you my greeting. August the 15th is the birthday of the independent and sovereign state of Pakistan. It marks the fulfillment of the destiny of the Muslim nation, which has made great sacrifices in the past few years to have its homeland. At this supreme moment, my thoughts are with those valiant fighters in our cause who readily sacrificed all they had including their lives to make Pakistan possible. Let me assure them that Pakistan would remain grateful to them and cherish the memory of those who are no more. The creation of the new state has placed a tremendous responsibility on the citizens of Pakistan. It gives them an opportunity to demonstrate to the world how a nation containing many elements can live in peace and amity and work for the betterment of all its citizens irrespective of caste or creed. Our object should be peace within and peace without. We want to live peacefully and maintain cordial, friendly relations with our immediate neighbors and with the world at large. We have no aggressive design against anybody. We stand by the United Nations Charter and will gladly make our full contribution to peace and prosperity of the world. This day marks the end of a poignant phase in our national history, and it should also be the beginning of a new and a noble era. We have no ambition beyond the desire to live honorably and let others live honorably.